Hi, I'm Derek Paxton.
I am many things. I have been many things. God.
Outsider.
Wanderer.
Captive.
But the names I have had are nothing compared to those I will soon earn. For I carry a searing flame that has flickered yet never extinguished, and an iron mantra that cannot be broken. The waiting will soon be over.
Freedom.
The unfortunates will suffer, but this was never their world alone.
Parasite.
That which was forgotten will be remembered.
Lost.
That which was buried will be freed.
Kill them.
That which was wronged will have its vengeance.
Alright guys, welcome everyone, Austeris here, Demo Friday is back. We check in today Endless Legend 2, the game coming out September, I believe, 22nd. Did I lie? Let's see, did I lie or not? September 22nd, okay, 22nd, that's, I didn't lie, that's basically next month, a little bit more than months waiting. And one of those games I was looking forward to play next month, so let's see what it's about. I actually never played the first game. I do own the game, but never played it. We do have some experience playing 4X tactical strategy games. Alright, we do have some experience with Hero of Might and Magic, a lot of experience with that, but we also play in Stellaris and other games. So let's see how this different. We're gonna be starting this tutorial, right? New player, I'm basically new player to this. So discover core mechanics through the guide experience before continuing the gameplay normally. Let's go, let's go. Let's see, quality of the game can be judged by the quality of tutorials, as I say. Not sure how much of the gameplay they're gonna be showing us in actual demo. Also graphical settings. Didn't change anything except the audio settings. So maybe we'll need to turn around some buttons here and there. Some tumblers for graphical settings. We're playing this on RTX 3080 Ti. Well, the graphic doesn't sound that impressive, doesn't look that impressive, but this is not the games about graphic, those usually are. A new home. The kin of Sheridin are a faction of proud warriors who remember the origin among the stars. Recent storms have wrecked this island, however, leaving them scattered and impoverished. It is time to come together and rebuild. Harden, I have grim news for the king. Seneschal Halls died of his wounds after the storm and the quake. We lost a good soldier and a good friend, so I have been recalled to active duty. At my age, well, I swore an oath and I stand by it. But it feels like that Starfall was a message, like Saidaha is angry at us. A strange planet, Haldarn, and full of mysteries, but that's a tomorrow problem. Today we need shelter and supplies. Right, General, I must muster whoever I can and get to work. Objective and reward. Found your capital city, 200 gold. Begin the quest. So getting started. On Sadar, you have to build your empire while facing other rival empires. Let's start by finding a nice place to found your capital city by exploring the surrounding area with your army. I'm wondering about like my camera position here. Just if it's scoot down or do we move back to actually the side. Left click to click on the armor to take control of it. This is your army. How much you don't see because of my camera here. This is your army panel. Okay, do we just do this? Let's remove the events from here for now. Alright, that should be giving you a little bit more visuals. This is your army panel. Your army currently contains 2 units. One of the map is represented by the most important unit. Here a legionary visually made up of several pawns. Okay, now they move like right into my camera position here. Okay, you know what? Let's just get the camera back to this place. It's a little bit cover other areas here, but armies share a few statistics. For instance, movement points for the turn and depleted when the crossing terrain. This amount is always determined by the unit with the lowest value in the army. Moving armies, you can hold a right mouse, a right click pressed while hovering over tiles. Let's see. To see how far your army can move in that turn. Right click on the tile to explore as much as you can. Then right click and end the turn to finish your turn. So you can go around here. Can do exploring. Do we have any information about units? Oh, we do. Legionary, health 140, experience 0, defense expert and shield mastery, upkeep -6. Alright. There's a bunch of stats here to learn. Dust. So it's not a gold, it's dust. And influence. Also the settings, right? We didn't talk about settings. But the graphical settings, we're playing on quality level fantastic here. It's the best quality level. Just saying. Can go like too close to look at these units. This is as far as can go. Okay, well that's definitely a big map there. But maybe not as big as you think it is. Okay, that's as far as we can do. For better map overview, you can use the mouse wheel to zoom. Alright, eliminated tiles show you current vision over the terrain, where you're able to see other armies. Shaded titles, the fog of war, indicate where you no longer have a direct sign. As you may have noticed, each territory has a fixed frontier delimited by the line, the dashed line. Note that the territory can always contain only one single city or camp. Terrain resources. You can left click on this button to toggle on and off the display of the main terrain resources. Food, industry, science, and dust, and actually provided by terrain tiles. Oh, there you go, there you go. I was wondering, industry. What do we have to industry over here? Food. There's some dust. Found in your capital city. Ideally, your capital city should be founded in the middle of tiles, providing multiple resources. Let's move your capital city with the limit of the movement points your army has for this turn. You just found Captain button over here. It's providing multiple resources over here. But they want me want to build it over here. We have some extra industry and food. And some dust over here. They're using a WSD to move. Okay, we do. We can rotate map, not much. Oh, so they want me to build it over here or over here. My food well. A few buildings and Palisade is hardly an empire, but it's an important start. It is time for Sheparankor and the newly reappointed Seneschal Hadrada to rebuild. Well done, you have roofed as little else, and I have not heard from Raksh since the Starfall. It is time for sweet and hard work, but that's the part that we are good at. And don't worry, Rak will show up. He's too ordinary to die. So build one district of any type in your capital city. Again, arrest. So pending instruction on the city. There's instruction regarding your city awaiting, which you don't see behind my camera over there. If added, you can use the right click to leave a screen and go back to the map. Click on the city tiles or on the city pin to continue tutorial. I mean this one. Exploited city tiles. Congratulations, you now rule over the entire territory, and this is your city view. Every turn, your city hall and all the founded tiles around will exploit the terrain resources. So we get 12 food, industry, coin, science, influence. Approval provided city production bonuses when it's high and penalties when it's low. I wouldn't care about your approval. Our level 1 city population 0 out of 2. We have artisans, increase industry yield while generating dust through taxes. That's what we have here. Food, scribe, science, in influence, destitute. So the city hall is the district. Foundation city hall, I mean this one, right? It's a district, a structure that adds resources bonuses to the exploited terrain. It sits on. You can right left mouse over the central city hall tile to see the effects in details. She's already did. So hard to place your camera here somewhere. Honestly. They absolutely need my face. It's special. Okay, we're back. We're back, chat. So the production banner details all the city resources and incomes for the next turn. Mouse over for different yields. Okay, let's see. I feel like this is the game that you actually don't have a space for a camera altogether. Yeah. Gains arrest of population has gained +1. Population gain. The certification thing. Have I turn it off? Can it? Industry production cannot be stored in your city. Should always be used to construct, otherwise it will also end in your turn. So district construction. Let's extend your city by starting the construction of a new district. Must district require to be built on founding tiles? Click on one of the foundation tiles next to the city hall to see the list of buildable districts. Okay. Several types of districts available for construction in the menu. You can right mouse over each district type for more details. The works district, for instance, is a good start to enforce your industry production. So, well, can't do much with my face, can we? What we have here? Criminal habitation. Level up when are surrounded by 4 districts. Level up. Plus 1 population slot on population locations. Population 1 out of 6. Right, like plus 4 food consumption, plus 2 industry and artisans. This constructible is locked. Technologically require fencing, farm, workshops. The details level 1 when surrounded by 4 districts. Level 1, level up when surrounded by 4 districts. Plus 2 industry, 1 industry on the tile production, producing industry. Placement details plus 3. So is it the one? How much? Okay, cost 75, I see. Cost 86. And there's a keep. Placement details. Vision range, district fortification, approval of military district, plus 650 fortification for each adjacent district is fortified. So the game suggested me to get this one. It's a construction queue. Each turn, an industry production will be used to build a district on the left of your construction queue. As you can see here, several turns are unnecessary to complete the structure considering its industrial cost. Now you can get an age over other empires. You will also need to do research. The scientist production from cities is aggregated at the empire level. Besides scientists, cannot be stored either and should always be invested each turn, otherwise it will be lost. And during the great adventure on Siadhar, spending your science researching technologies will offer different ways of solving problems, all the new eras. So you are currently in the first technological era. To guide you to your choices, the era is always divided into 4 domains: defense, society, economy, and discovery. For scientists, cost you can research technologies and lock in empire-wide powers or bonuses, but also new structures to build in your cities. You can left mouse over the technologies or icons below each to access unlockable details. Strength of Garin, plus 5 defense on the unit, industry and military districts. So it's like war, defense, society, economy, and discovery. Well, let's familiarize ourselves with those. Scavenging. Plus 25 gains on battle spoils, 1 health on units, 15 health on units, and damage on units. That's like interesting. Can I go with right away for one of those? Unlock district keep, fortification on capital. Civil order, unlock improvement traveler's shrine, approval of capital. Unlock district forum, scribe slot on capitals. Unlock district farm, citizen slot on capitals, artisan slot on capitals. Right, workshop, unlock district workshop. But we already have works, do we? Is it the one that we already have unlocked, is it? Huh? Years of Talia. There's Years of Reckoning. Doesn't look like that many like researches here, but maybe they just be unlocking like a bigger tree overall. Currency, unlock a district merchant house plus 8 capitals. So keystones, unlock district bridges, unlock action and build dam. And improve the reward from curiosities, unlock district laboratories. That's interesting, like I like laboratory. So it's time to make your first choice. The highlighted technology focused on a science gain and generally a safe choice for the King of Sheridan faction. Note that you have 2 science technologies already researched to start with. Technology is recommended. Creation and okay. Oh, I see. So click on technology to add an research queue. Two technologies that they already have research, like what do we already have like research? Is Sync, Deep Pockets, Unlock Action Buyouts, Night Watch, Sentinel, and Litany of Warrior, Unlock Unit Legionary. But what we already like unlocked, I'm confused with this research tree. Well, like clicking on it. So it shows research queue. Several technologies can even be cured in order to plan farther ahead. There are one of the very left who will use the science production of your empire each turn until it's fully researched. As you can see, here several turns are necessary to fully research this technology considering its cost in science. Furthermore, note that the science cost increases after each research. Oh, okay. That is for all for this turn. Let's move ahead. Pending instruction in the city. There is an instruction regarding your city awaiting. If needed, you can use a right mouse click to leave a screen and go back to the map. Okay, well, this Legion. Button locked. Enter. Just reminders. Open close the reminders panels. Reminders of action that are not mandatory but still important in the game. So what? Click on the city tiles on the city pin to continue the tutorial. Food production. As with the other exploited resources, food is produced every turn. Food cannot be stockpiled and is immediately used in your city in different ways. The food production is automatically consumed each turn with the population for city. This is kind of bad that they can't even stock the food. No wonder that they got wrecked by some storm or whatever. Each turn the population of the city, and then the excess is put towards the city's population grow. As you can see, all the population grow. Gauge, you still require a few more turns to grow from 1 to 2 population. But managing your population is above all is a quick way to modulate your city economy. Click the population tab to know more. So district, okay, let's see. Units improvements, landscaping, foundation. So each population time brings its own bonuses to the city. You can left click mouse over your king population to see its base effect of the city. So effect artisans +2. And food consumption -4. So those guys are eating quite a lot. Your calendar is a bit off, like your camera, I'm tomorrow saying. Welcome. I was trying to place my camera in a different places, mate. Like it's been all like literally all over places, like everywhere. And then it's just the game is just like, I gonna be putting some tape right on top of your face here. Deal with it. And I was like, okay, sure, let's move it here. And nope, we're gonna have some important information in that corner as well. So I really don't know like where a safe place to put the camera. No camera stream. Back to old days. So moreover, the citizen, artisan, and scribes are the three vocations to which population can be assigned. Each vocation grants a different bonus to your city per population assigned. By changing the vocation, you can easily reorient your city production from one turn to another. That could drop your single population in one of two other vocations. That's economic impact. So it's like this gain -3 approval. Scribes gain some science and influence. So city approval. You may have noticed that some population vocations negatively impact your city approval, but other elements like a certain districts or improvements will also have an impact on your city approval. So the current level of city approval content has no impact on your city, as you can see by mousing over. Right, content 50, population. However, the higher level will increase the food and industry production, while lower level will decrease them and will eventually lead to rebel armies emerging. Are they already planning rebellion against me? I would say it fits nicely in the citizen tab. Alright. We're gonna be a citizen. Before moving ahead to next turn, always give your armies orders, queue abstraction or units to use industries. Line up technology to use science. Okay, we do have the plebs here. We're gonna do like discovering. Pending instruction in the city. There is an instruction regarding your city awaiting. If needed, you can use right click to leave a screen and go back to the map. Idle army can go. Okay. Well, we're still exploring with this. Oh yeah. Well, I think Solusk. Bring an army to the Miner faction village to interact with it. But I can't see the fucking pending instruction because of the okay, because of this instruction. Come on, click on the city tiles. So now let's talk about dust, the most precious resource of Saidar. It can also be exploited by your cities and in stockpile at the Empire level. Among wide variety of uses, you can discover a dust enable the buyout of the element at the very left of the construction queue in order to complete it immediately. Current buyout button instantly build your district under construction. The city grows and the citizen turns these thoughts from mere survival to trade and work. The leaders must now decide the next steps of the empire they are rebuilding. I can hear it I can hear it on the streets. Hadrada, less crying and coughing, more chatting and laughing. Life returns to normal. It is a good feeling, but we still have a planet to pacify if we want to secure our future. Pacify. A good choice of words. Let's look beyond our walls, find allies in the region, who could join our ranks and find Rach. The Rach is Roch, basically. Assimilate the Minor faction and live in a new city territory. Or faction. I mean, there's only one. That's not Uber faction. They say live in my territories. But where that will be? Submit Minor faction, live in a territory. So pen instruction. There is instruction regarding the city awaiting. Okay, Cleveland City United to continue tutorial. Unit recruitment. In order to better explore the map and better defend against enemies, you need to recruit more units. Like, district units are acquired by using the construction queue. Several unit types are currently available, but more will unlock through eras. You can left with mouse over each tab in details. We have Sentinel. This is a Burrow Rider. What the hell is this? Mounted on tenacious war beasts. Sentinel swiftly scour the land, seeking signs of necro incursions. Health from 30 to 40. Speed 4. Skills Patroller. So can you see those skills here? Hold shift to log this tooltip. Okay. Patroller. When outside the battle, plus 1 movement points to all units of the army. Okay. Then we have the Legionary. From 35 to 45. Movement. Have some armor, right? Defense. Amount of the damage the units can avoid from attack. Ready to fight in a moment notice. Legionaries swear a solemn oath to always keep the blades rather sharp. Upkeep 6. Chosen one. This is like some battle mech. Can the be chosen because the cap has been reached? Okay, well, let's say like we're gonna be building this scout guys, so they're faster. Okay, like district units, I click on the unit times 2 times to select 2 units to add up the construct. Okay, you want 2. Recruited unit also uses industrial over the number of turns, after which they will automatically spawn on the map, a new city. Not that you can drag and drop the elements in the queue to change the position. Army upcamped. Now be aware that the more units recruited will also mean the more upkeep to pay for them. Recruiting an army that already exists to know about the upkeep. In this one. It's minus 12 turn. As you can see here, armies cost some dust per turn for their dust upkeep depending on the unit composition. So use the time and action wisely while keeping an eye on your dust stock. Minus 2, that's my production over there. Army upkeep. It is now time for you to make contact with the native Minor faction living in the village with the same territory as you. Villages can be created as Roman armies that may attack you at some point. To limit this risk, but also for the economical benefit, you should think about pacifying these villages. Pacifying, I mean like killing every one of them. Every women, children and elderly. One village should not be too far away from the city territory. Keep exploring over a few turns until you find it. Good luck with new expedition. I mean, already have like the village over here. So right click on a village to interact. Once your army should be next to it. Parley. The village elder can give you a quest that once completed will pacify all the territory villages, all of the territory's villages of the Minor faction at once. Note that other actions will become available later, pacifying one village at a time if needed. So what do we have here? Bribe. Attack. And destroy it. They're actually gonna... Wait, this is the Medusas? Oh, like Gorgons. Okay, well, they just interrupted me. I didn't accept the shit. They just went and interrupted me. You have just accepted the pacification quest, and it has been added to your quest journal. You can open it to consult quest log so far. Engage in the battle. For your pacification quest, keep exploring over your next 3 turns in order to locate a nearby bandit army. There's passes? Is this one? Uh, 182. Indicating the quest marker. Until they are with a strike distance. Once close enough, right click on the bandit army to engage the battle. So there's the quest general. Faction quest, specification quest. Travelers with the morale among the Solusk is low, but the pride of the once great empire could bring them together. Play the dialogue. You trespass the Solusk Empire land. King of Sheridan. Fail to salute enemy battalion will force to search you for counterbands, which should be forfeited to the Empire as a tribute. There's no Americans of you claim here, Commander. In fact, this looks less like an Empire than a campsite, belonging to a gang of highway robbers. How dare you address me so, peon? Imperial pikes, you are dismissed. I will deal with this cretin alone. Peon, cretin, we have nothing more to discuss. Solus, count yourself lucky we do not drop our weapons here now. Wait, let me explain. A discipline is slipping. Belief in our imperial glory fades. They must see that Solus' strength is no laughing matter. Show them that, and earn my favor. You're not the first trespassers to saunter across the Sorin lands. Some are persuaded to salute, and some cough up tribute. But those who refuse, my pikes will see them punished. So, we sure up your troops' morale with a display of respect for your heritage, in return for a good relationship with the Imperial Pikes, and what else? First, take care of these insolent peons, then I'll see to suitable reward. 200 influence, pacify. Okay, begin the quest. So that's how it's supposed to go, right? So the quest journal, you can review all the current quest objectives, replay the dialogues, and shop the related locations. Finally, you can also pin the quest that you want to follow closely, like this one. Additionally, here you can review the deeds for the which you can complete with other empires for every available rewards. Bringer of Death, be the first to eliminate at least 30 units. Plus 1 movement points on units. Oh, this is pretty cool. Bringer of Comfort. The first to have a city with 20 foundations. Population plus 3 slot in population locations. Bringer of Treasure. Be the first to have 30 of strategic resources. Plus 1 export resources production of the mines at quarries. Bringer of Citizenry. Be the first to have city with 20 population, industrial population per unit. Liberation. Be the first to clear 6 fortresses, plus 10 damage to your units. That's kinda big. Be the first to have a city with 25 districts, minus 50 influence, cost on foundations. A peace. Pacify 8 villages, unlock 2 protectorate slots. Bringer of Metropolises. Be the first to have 3 cities. Tidefall. So there's a bunch of those Bringer of Doom. Be the first to defeat 5 Doom Wraiths. Be the first to claim 15 territories. The first to generate at least one of each of the 6 strategic resources, plus 50 science on cities. Multitudes. Be the first to have 100 population in the Empire. Drawn a hero from a draft of 3. Right, you can get a hero too. Interesting. That's shaping up like very interesting. So, engage in battle. For your pacification quest, you're exploring over the next few turns in order to allocate a nearby enemy. I mean, those are bastards. Favorable battle. So, do we have like any queue? We're doing a science sync, we are recruiting army here. It's like we're not building anything. Well, we're using production for those units here. $200 to buy out those, like, that will be too much end turn. The battlefield. Welcome to the battlefield in its delimited by the white. Okay, welcome to the battlefield. It is delimited by the white border. Your units spread out across the tiles, shaded with your empire color. What can my empire color? Your opponent's army does the same thing in its tiles. Deployment phase. During the deployment phase, your army units are listed on the left-hand side, while the enemies are on the right. You can select your units and tweak their position at will within your deployment area. So enemies have archers. Damn it. It's like some rat people. Okay, see. There you go. There's a battle build. Okay, during click the manual battle buttons once you're ready. There we go. Rounds. This is the first battle round. Each round you will give order to each of your units before the enemy does likewise. Left click on the units to take control of it. Among the information listed on the left of your selected unit, there is a battle statistic: health, movement points, damage, defense, and critical chance. You can mouse over the statistic, right? Minimal, maximum damage, armor. Units also have passive skills that instantly apply the affix when the conditions are fulfilled. Okay, that's interesting. Infantry. When attacking a ranged unit, add plus 20 damage. Nice. When in battle, gain plus 3 defense for each adjacent friendly unit. I mean, it's adjacent over here, but the defense is still 10. When gain shield, gain plus 50% more shield. When defending, add 5 defense. Rounds and unit orders. Each round, select with the left mouse a unit to give them orders. To move the attack, right click on a tile on the enemy within the movement points range. If a unit cannot attack or move in, click on the defense button. So we have idle unit, defend, next idle unit, and round. There's 8 rounds overall. This is the plebs that we're looking for. Man, tomorrow I almost forgot there's deflection title quest. What a horrible mechanic. He one shot myself already and doesn't times almost 8k damage, only 1.3k health. But they actually did nerf it, the damage deflection. There is like very infrequent right now. So before the Eternal Embers DLC, right? You would definitely like any builds that have decent damage and attack speed very easily can be one-shotted by attacking those magical creatures in Asgard. Alright, magical creatures and going through the tree of Yggdrasil, whatever the name. Now, like, they nerfed the damage reflection super low. There's barely feeling it. But there's, like, other people that have damage reflection. There's a couple of elites, specifically one elite. The Tiger Elite that have this energy shield from Storm Mastery or whatever it's called, the Storm Nimbus or whatever, and that energy shield have like 33% chance of reflection. The Draconian mages don't have reflection. They don't have reflection. They don't. They hit in like with lightning and stuff. Or wait, do they have the actually the shield? The storm shield? If there is a storm shield, maybe they do. I don't remember ever being killed by reflections from Draconian mages, like ever. Never, so like I assume they don't. That's interesting memory. Every time I hit ones both die. That's very interesting. Like, so they have the shields, right, of this, but the shield have only 35% chance to get reflected, I do believe. If that reflection coming from a shield. I never like remember like Draconian mages been reflecting. The magical creatures, 100%. Like they have super big reflection until the what is it called? Embers, eternal embers. Click on the defense button. If units cannot attack, defense. Defend. This unit will enter defensive stance, ending its action in moments, and grant additional defense. 25 defense. Let's go. Feel like 1 damage. It did attack me. So keep giving orders to units you shroud and hunt enemies down. Note that clicking on the end round button early applies a defensive stance to all units which have not attacked. Where's the end button? Like this one? So zone of control. Well done. When standing next to the enemy's units, extend the zone of control to unadjacent tiles of the same elevation. In this situation, the enemy units cannot leave the zone without suffering an attack of opportunity. Note that all units except ranged units share the ability to exert the zone of control. From this point onward, it is now up to you to win the battle. Good luck. We failed. We're doomed. Just have go like with this guy. And finish it like one unit at least. Yeah, they take some damage. Could have avoided that. Probably. So very simplistic like combat, right? Very simplistic so far. Well, it's dependent on the unit composition. My congratulations, Imperial Pike General Natalia Shaparenko. I understand the trespassers found your soldiers sufficiently persuasive. Like, she have like such a Ukrainian name. Natalia Shaparenko. It's a fellow of great power of Saidaha and us, my friend. You may share this in the spoils. Rule Vashkara. Okay, conclude the quest. So, minor faction assimilation. Congratulations, now you can manage to pacify at least one village of the minor faction. You can assimilate them to benefit from the unique bonuses. Let's see how. Click the Protectorate button to access the screen. So, minor faction assimilation. Assimilating a minor faction grants various advantages from the minor factions. Click the minor factions card to display its assimilation bonuses. There are specified villages of this minor faction in your territory. Protectorate trails scale with the number of specified villages. Assimilate 150 influence. So you get access to the unit type to recruit and use as your own. Your cities get one of the populations per specified village with the same territories. Your empire gets unique affix scaling with the number of villages specified. So what do I have here? Imperial Pike. Well, who cares about those? Pressing shift we can see with this. Incapacitated strike applies a slower to target unit. So it's not a ranged unit. Scavenging tactics plus 100 gains on the battle spoils on the units. And Soloksk plus 2 industry at war. Food per consumption minus 4. Ferocious brawlers. Soloksk citizens make up enthusiasm what they lack in discipline. Assimilate 150 influence. Well, how long this is gonna be taking us? Idle army waiting. So there's a couple of slots here. Additional slots can be unlocked as through technologies, foreign affairs, statecraft, and stuff. So far we can only assimilate one of those guys. Rakh, range hero. My range, anything less than 200 paces, isn't getting up again. Health 120. It's a lot of damage here. So it's a quest reward. When attacking, you can target an enemy unit in 3 tiles radius. Scrap and shoot. While using the active skill on the enemy unit, ignores the defense of the target unit, deals 48 damage, plus 3 extra damage per determination. Whatever the determination is. So do we just go like and scout with this guy? We also can see more stuff over here. Oh, that's my pacified village. So there's 2 of them. We need to find like at least one. Cool. So claiming territories. You are in a national territory, why not make it yours? You can use the found camp army action to claim this territory. A necessary step before attaching it to the nearby city or creating a new city. Moreover, claiming territories permit a creation of mines and quarries to exploit available deposits of strategic and luxury resources. Which you don't see any, except this one. What is this? Yes, something for a city. This looks like some resource over here. They also permit assimilation of mirror factions and have pacified villages in it. Founding a camp costs some influence and will require your army to hold the positions for a few turns. Be careful, as the camps are more vulnerable to than the cities on enemy attacks. Okay. So basically you're saying like this is a good place for a camp. Do they not it? Do they not it? Checking out this fog of war over here. End of turn. So like getting this Boar Sentinel things I feel like a foolish idea now. The Legionnaires are definitely superior. Something happening.
We came from the stars, the Sheridan, the right hand of Empress Elevus. Garen led the tattered remnants of our fleet here, ordered to find a new home.
600 swap.
Yet this world has not been welcoming. Terrors in the oceans, scuttling horrors on the isles. We were tested, but never swayed from our task, even when we lost Garen herself. With Garen's courage and Garen's steel, I will rebuild the kin anew. With the wisdom of the stars and the strength of the chosen, we will fight to ensure that Sayada is not a staging post, but our true home.
Okay, well, still regrouping after the storm, so the king must deal with the disappearance of the Headstrong king. That sure faction mission missing youth. Play the dialogue. 20 winters I have passed since the mental fellowship fell on a general Shaparenko, yet she could remember no harder time. The devastation of the storms have scattered many kin, and the ensuing starfall have stirred ancient memories of the old times traveling the heavens. The sermons are more evangelic, congregations greater, and canticles sunk with unrecalled zeal. Garen's legion burns brighter than ever, with many kin desperate for their lost leader to return from the wilds and reign their part. For the leader of the kin, it is a test in time. Seneschal, I pray you disturb me for a good reason. I have a lot on my mind. For good reason, yes, but my news is troubling. Spit it out then. I heard enough for those certain like chaplains. Prisia is missing. Slip it past the patrols. Another one determined to retrace the great commander Garen's footsteps? No doubt. One of our most promising youths, but she's too impetuous. Do I hear a soft spot in your voice, General? Perhaps, but no matter who, the response would be the same. We'll need to send a search party in. Search Mosaic Halls. Begin the quest. So you have received a hero unit and a quest reward. It has spawned on your capital city. I mean, okay. This is just the beginning. The guide experience is ending here for free roaming from now on. However, additional mechanics will still be introduced later as situation dictates. This is just the beginning. Keep in mind that you mouse over many interface elements to display tooltips for details and hold the shift key to be able to mouse over underlying worlds inside distant tooltips. Yes? A bare summary. Scientific chapter researched. Laboratory, okay, well, and knowledge. So the Empire Summary screen is now available. You can mouse click on this button to accept it and review what defines the uniqueness of the kin of the Sheridan faction, as well as the important Empire Wilds parameters. Empire approval 44%. Damn those plebs. Right, chosen one. So Empire Trails, Marshall Builders. Military District provides Imperial approvals. As wars ordained. The capital has the additional attachable territory bonuses, while the costs to build new cities are higher. What? Okay, anyway, one untouchable territories of capital plus 100% influence cost for evolved camp into a city action. Idle Grace, each haven grants a bonus of Empire approval. Workshop. And look, actually remove forest. The start of everything. Tradecraft training. And stonework. District keep us 100 fortification and capital. Okay, so those two things to unlock my science thing. Is it? So here is circle. So all your heroes will be listed here. Accessing the new technology areas will give you more heroes to recruit. You can click on hero card to consult the profile, equipment and skill tree. Working capital. We have this hero viewer. You can access the equipment of each hero separately. Each piece of equipment is either a weapon or armor or accessory or consumable. You must drag and drop your piece of equipment to the right slots. I've got an air alarm here. To assign your heroes and apply an effects. So armory, that's what we have in armory. Can I remove it? Doesn't look like we're gonna remove this. Passive, scoped shots, arranged 3 and arranged altogether. This item will be sold for 50 gold. And sold items permanently lost. Have diplomacy. There's nobody to go in diplomacy with. So we got a scientific chapter like open here. That's cool. It does, so it didn't unlock like any new researches here. So basically the stuff in this triangle thing, meaning this is unlocked here, unlocked thing. So this is like not very much of resources, not very much of researches, I would say. Like compared to like civilization, right? This is looking a little bit too primitive. We don't even have like any enemies here, do we? Split emerging armies. Transfer some units of army to a nearby army or files. You can click on the transfer button and to enter dedicated mode and follow the instruction. Cool. What is this? So do we need to for the soldiers to be there? Let me search what we were searching. Currency, merchant house, keystone, scavenging, gain the battle spoils, defense unit, industry, and military districts, Verse of Madness. Scribes slot in the capital. That's cool and all. Evolving camps. You can claim the territory by founding a camp. Well, enough influence. If there's enough influence, you can attach it to nearby city territory, or evolve into a city to manage. Evolving camps. However, before creating more cities, beware of your Empire city cap. So the city cap 3. City cap and Empire approval. Your city cap determines how many cities you can establish without suffering from additional approval malus to Empire scales. You can right mouse over the city cap and the Empire approval for more details. Okay. It's interesting what this here influence. Plus 2 moving slots. Okay, well, so this is a tutorial map. Alright, like we don't really care much about this. Apart from loading tutorial, which just took us 1 hour here. So let's go and jump on some bigger map, right? There's literally nothing, maybe? Well, the map itself is looking quite big, so... What about this, like, extra resources? Total output. Anomaly. Purple leaf. Okay. So do we just get in this somewhere? So influence and foundations. Provided by the city district, influences a stockpile at the empire level. This resource is key to diplomacy with other empires. But the influence is also essential for extending your cities by creating more foundations. From time to time, it's good for your city to economy to create foundations that will exploit more terrain tiles and will prepare them for a new district later on. Doing so, we can click on a right mouse, highlight terrain, it will cost you inflicted amount of influence to instantly create a foundation. 55. But it didn't improve my food production over there. We created the foundation here, but the food still 6. Is it? Which is well, not cool. So cannot mine this resource. Do we need this city here in order to mine this? How does this work? Next city or camp, next army, finish moves. Well, that's like interesting. That's an interesting. So we have a bunch of resources over here too. Guess we need to have a city tile on it. So like meaning that this camp should be like somewhere over here. But this is like where districts or foundation are required. The city doesn't currently have any available foundation to build a district. Landscaping. So landscaping, at some point you may have sterile tiles in your territories, like barren, devoured land or sand tiles that grant no terrain resources. The restore landscape action will then help you, if only a few turns, to make those tiles fertile again. Rewind. Score. Whereas the territory making it tiles including resources, deposit barren, but sending a new seeding a new deposit instead. Rejuvenate all tiles. Are you kidding me? I went from Olympus straight to Tartarus, beat the arena, and when I wanted to collect the loot, the game crashed. This is disastrous, mate. This is disastrous. It's total bullshit. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Okay guys, like we're done with the tutorial. We learned everything we could learn, and we forgot half of it already. Alright, so we're signing here. And I crashed in this economy, so there it is. And no Empire. Oh, there was like some Empire in the tutorial map. And it defeated me in 7 turns. I quit. So, Falcon Endless Legend Demo. There was no message before. So we have autosave over there. In this version you will have access to 2 playable factions out of 5 planets in early access and can play up until approximately turn 90. If you're enjoying your time with the demo, hit early access on September 22nd. Please keep in mind that we are still polishing certain final aspects of the game. We encourage you to report any issues to our team, as if thanks to your feedback we will be available to improve and create the best possible games. Thank you for playing. Didn't need to read more, dude. Nope. Let's see, play, quick game, new game, right? So we have 2 factions here. Diplomats, Defenders. Power of Diplomacy. Coral Network. Network had grown from coral spores. The resultant coral tiles hasten movements and dust collection, improve diplomacy and make cities faster to build. Other people are integrated into the aspects chorus at no cost. The special assimilation lets them easily make advantage of other abilities and military units. The aspects can use the influence to improve advantageous treaties, potentially controlling the outcome of war or profits of trade. Aspects. The origins lost to the distant past. The aspects are a symbiotic species, part machine, part coral, with physically distinctive individuals who find blissful union in the chorus. A mind gestalt where all aspects can physically come together, obsessed with preserving the balance of Saeda through empathy and understanding. The aspect's peaceful existence has been upended by the devastating dieback of the life-enhancing coral fields. Will Saedaha ever see the illuminated realm again? I had a lot of early access to my early access. Yeah, I actually didn't know it was going to early access. I saw like September 22nd, it was like the full release, but it's actually early access. Okay, so let's play to level 80, turn 90 or say, with those guys. Necrophage, King of Sheridin, AI opponent. So do we have a difficulty? Explorer. How do you set the difficulty? Number of competitors, 4. Five? Okay, well. Remove AI opponent, AI opponent, AI opponent. But again, like, general setting, there we go. World size, large. Let's go with normal. Because, like, large is, like, too large, right? Normal, so we have, like, more interaction with other factions. Difficulty Explorer. So initiate, a relaxed mode where the AI will not initiate aggressive action against you, ideal for discovering the game at your own pace. Novice, the AI will behave normally but won't engage in a treachery. Wait, it can be treacherous and has slightly malicious to give you an age. Ideal if you're still new to the game and want a more relaxing experience. Explorer, a regular Endless Legend experience. The AI has no bonuses or malicious, and all behavior are active. Adept, slightly harder experience than normal. The AI has small economical bonuses. Hero, experiences for veteran players. If you feel it in control of the game, this is a good test of your skills. Stellar, A difficulty level for players who wish to challenge themselves. A good knowledge of the game is required to succeed, and each error might lead to defeat. Endless? You know what you're getting into if you pick this. Good luck. Well, okay, so Explorer apparently it's a standard experience. Map, okay, continent, Archipelago, random. A world map made with a few large islands. Every empire shares this starting island. The tidefall will be slightly delayed. A world made of a single huge continent. Each empire starts on this continent. The tidefall will be delayed. A world made of several small islands. Each empire starts on their own islands. The tidefall will happen quickly. Let's go with big continent, right? There's some advanced options here. World map, world generate. Okay, the generation determines the type of seed you use for generation. Randomly it's empty. But we don't have like any seed. Lake odds, like size, rivers. Okay, so there's a bunch of things to do stuff here. Well, let's go. Let's see how endlessly.
There is peace if all things are in balance. Metal and mineral, sky and sea, the bound and the unbound. This harmony murmurs through the air, ripples through the oceans. It is the song of Sayada that we alone can hear. A symphony shared by every being, living or unliving, growing richer until it is ruined by one false note, one crashing dissonance. From discord, only disorder, conflict, and destruction will follow. We must deny this cacophony, sway the strangers of this world, and impose a greater harmony.
Those guys look super bad, right? Rebuild the chorus. Subject of eliminated realm, join me. The dieback is behind us. The aspects are recovering, and the vast oceans of Saidhar beckon into us. We shall seat the coral once more, building an empire to soothe the agonies of Saidhar. The harmonies of the chorus will drown out the cacophony of chaos. Begin our legend. Wait, like, why is it fucking island? Is it supposed to be like big, like for location, it was a good terrain for resources to farm in the capital. There's some. We want more science, do we? It's through science and some food. Plus 5 order too. For science, 7 food. And 8 production. This looks pretty good. District instructions. So district is essential to the city, and development and specialization over time. They must be built on foundation tiles. So we have here command habitation, population slot population, farm, pursue food, with 12 production, 50 gold for him. We have 10 gold per turn, which is good. Plus 2 influence. We don't have like any work, so we don't have a works for production. But we have like food growth for population. Okay. Scribe's gonna give me influence. It's okay-ish. Oh, let's see. Foundation improvements to populations. Ministry order, like +1 science. +4 food, but also minus content here. Fortification, villages. Can get like 1 of those. What is this? Population gain? Every born population has gained +1. Okay, well. Curiosity collected. Yeah, found inside curiosity +20 science. Did we? Did we found something there? Well, I guess like we did. So we're not checking anything, changing anything over here. But let's build the districts. There's been okay, foundation cost. So we need to build a foundation, but I don't see a foundation over here. Oh, okay, I see. So we can build a bridge over here. So district only been able to build on this, what is this? Impact crater. The origin of the ancient crater is unclear, but the fuses rocks and deep walls gives excellent defensive qualities. Alright. So that's given me +5 approval. An extra science. But less district to build around. I see some gold over there. Okay, let's say we're building a farm here. Gonna try to grow the population. It's required to count at 15 to buy out right away. So like we can do it like easily. So idle research and idle army. What do we have for researches here for those guys? So scientific chatter. Prove their reward from curiosities and long district laboratories. We started with the fencing, district farms, and we started with the voice of masses, district forum, 1 scribe slots. Okay. So the searches look like exactly the same as we have before. The game doesn't show me recommended. Okay, they show me this one as recommended. And look, 1 a protectorate slot, +5 additional defense while defending on the unit. Interesting. It's require investment 24 science. Meaning like we can do it 1 turn. Oh, because okay, I see. Scientific chatter. Laboratory district. Well, we're not going to be benefiting from the laboratory, and neither going to be benefiting from this. Protectorate slot. But it's recommended, and we can do it like in 1 turn right away, and then we go in for scientific chatter. So what kind of Birgul coral spores? By spending dust, aspect arming can create a coral spore in a territory, provided you don't already own the coral spore. Camp or city within the territory. Once built, Coral Spore will start expanding coral over time. However, keep in mind that coral spores are vulnerable to enemy armies who might attempt to destroy them. Finally, if you wish to claim the territory, note that building a coral spore is always a precursor to the creation of the camp, so be sure to place a coral spore wisely. So into this, so build a coral spore that will start generating coral. There's a coral as a resource. The coral increases the yield of tiles on which it spreads, and wherever the empire is exploiting, it also pacifies automatically villagers. Aspect coral spores. Camps, mines, and city halls are generated coral through the turns. Coral spreads in priority towards villages, non-aspects districts, but also towards shallow waters, rivers, and lakes, on which it also spread faster. So coral stops growing and providing its effects in corrupted territories and get automatically destroyed when no longer connected to the construction with the coral capacity. So basically my city by default already like growing a coral here. So I don't need to build myself a spore or whatever it is. It's a different kind of mechanic, I like it. My army. Polymenthors the Steadfast. Health 120. So ranged their unit. A sentry. Also ranged unit. Armor strength 225. Okay. The delegation. Envoy. Curious and courteous envoys and nevertheless equipped with ample combat abilities. So aware, let's see what this means. Set a vision range to 3, no obstacles can block the vision range. Defense expert. Whenever defended at 5 defense, displays in defense, apply vulnerability to adjacent enemy unit. Upkeep. Okay, so we want to go and alright, merge them, transfer. Wait, why only we have like one turn, Nani? There are movements. Like I guess like merging did took the turn. What is this? Coral Glover. Passive spread coral from specific building. So we do have this. See coral behavior. So we're good with the corals, we just need to expand over there. Asceticism research. The Diabank has made excursions. We must learn to live with less. Career growth the tireless. We have researched the new technology. Diplomatic candor in our focus. Acknowledge. You have encountered Plerogilar, the innumerable AI. Represent the harmony of the illuminated realm. I hope you learn from each other. Knowledge, diplomacy.
I am Plerogyra, the Innumerable, representative of the aspects. My name refers to the chorus that binds us all. We
Tell
are
me
Legion,
more.
and we fight
So
for
here's your
Sciala's
diplomacy
balance.
screen with the selected empire. However, hover over your diplomatic stats towards the empire for more details. The treaties can be proposed to the other empire and require agreement to come into effect. Declarations, on the other hand, can be unilaterally imposed and come into effect instantly without the other empire's agreement. Both categories of diplomatic actions require spending influence. Empire attitude. So the public opinion of the empires towards each other, as well as the power balance between you, strongly impact the attitude of the other empires and influence the likelihood of accepting or refusing your treaty proposal. You can mouse over those elements for more details. Like diplomacy, power balance. The empire ensures bragging rights over the empire. So we better. Power balance represents the difference in score between the empire 481 and yours 1070. Urban development, diplomatic treaties, caustic seals, okay, military power, research and territorial control. Oh, that shit. So peace, treaties, non-aggression pact, cartographic exchange, vision exchange, shared victory, shared research, immigration policy, declaration, open borders, closed borders, justified war, prepositions. We're peaceful guys, right? Non-aggression pact, let's go. So beneficial, so silent treaties. Sometimes depending on the other empire factions, or more importantly, its attitude towards you, they may demand resources and inducement to sign up a treaty. May not be included not be inclined to negotiate it at all. So beneficial defense. Send this treaty will prevent both empire from fighting skirmishes in national territories. Instead, they will be required to declare a war or revoke the treaty if they want to fight. Okay. Sure. Send. So send this treaty offer included in inducement. Resources and thus will be retained if the offer is refused. What kind of inducement they want from me?
So,
What did we just like send? What kind of inducement we just sent? Wait, like what?
we accept.
They accept right away. Public opinion. So the public opinion of the empire towards another fluctuated with the diplomatic situation and actions, like being at war or signing a treaty, but also with actions taken directly on the map, like crossing the borders or attacking a common enemy, etc. Your empire's and public opinion towards the other empire directly impacts the influence and cost of your diplomatic actions. A high public opinion reduces the cost of beneficial actions and increases the cost of hostile actions towards the other empire. If the low one does the opposite. Okay, I see. So if you want to get into war with those, that'll be like kind of hard to do it. We're not gonna be shared resources with this. So let's see. Like so they want. Okay, so they want the dust here. If we do this, and they want the dust here as well. Good for them. In time, we can conclude the diplomacy battle to manage diplomatic sync. Right, so victory, quest general, of citizens and command. So do we have like any quest? Doesn't look like. So like some haven't set in the higher score right away. No, never mind. This is not me, is it? This is me in the mind. The guy was just Plegoria the Innumerable. They have the same name. I don't empire faction tiles. Aspects. Have not met empire. I guess like my technological score get up because we got this technology unlock right away. So army. Blaze grapes, opinion and food. Looks good. Well, there's obelisk, curiosity. Strange pillar rise from the earth, glowing with the dull light. Bring an army to the styles to search for battle spoils. Total output was 1. Okay, well, I see. There's provisions. A golden hour hands over those scattered possessions. Diplomatic state changed. The relationship with the AI guy empire changed to peace. Right, we do have research science. We're gonna require 4 turns. We can't do much with this, except get the spoils. We found the provisions, curiosity, but discover no rewards. Really? No rewards? Population 7 turns. We need to figure out not to miss the population growth thing. Lecture resource stocks. You have accumulated some lecture resources. Click on the lecture button to unfold the panel. Strategic resources. You have accumulated some strategic resources. Also, we did found something. The glass, steel. Produced in the cities by mine district or obtained in a reward. The special resources are stored in empire scales. Strategic resources are essential for upgrading your units, recruiting advanced units, or building advanced structures. Note that the max stocks capacity can be increased by researching certain technologies. Okay, I'm gonna try to get the loot here. So far, Yersh. This is my territory, right? This is all me, the blue thing. It's a lot of desert thing. Purple leaf. Requiring some stuff. Okay. Can we grow coral there? I want to grow coral over here. Found obelisk curiosity, 15,005 influence. Okay. So let's see, build the coral. Can do this. So we're building the coral here. So coral grower, it gives us, okay, attacking and sieging cities. At some point you may want to attack another empire city. Either you wish to raise, pillage, or even take control of it. Increase your power. To do so, you must first gather enough influence to declare war. Attacking sieging cities. After that, while controlling an army, you must right-click on the target city to start a siege. A siege will then last for a period of... depends on the army's strength. But it is mandatory steps to create breaches and reach the objective. I'm not sieging anyone. Why are they talking about war? I just want to be a coral grower. Evolving coral spores. By spending influence, evolving coral spores into a camp in order to claim the territory. Note that the like coral spores aspects camps also have the ability to generate coral. How much like stuff we have? The Empire button, right? Aspects. I've visited camps 1 out of 3. So we're just gonna go and build a city over here. So evolve. So turn the scroll into the camp, claiming the territory. The created camp will be retained the ability to generate coral. Right, meanwhile we're just exploring. Minor faction discovered. Those guys, some kind of orcs. Green science. So by drawing corals you just pacify this faction, right? When a faction is peaceful. Well, we can try to pacify it in like on my own. Trying to interact and see what happens. Obelisk. Like that obelisk is barely visible. Bring an army to the town to search for the battle spoils. Because it's like inside the trees, that's why it's barely visible. So we're still building stuff over here. Rest required your attention. The Great Dieback. The eliminated realm of the aspects is the lowest ebb of the centuries, devastated and desperate. Several months ago, the web of coral that stretched across the islands and into the seas beyond experienced a dieback, the likes of which had never been witnessed. Reef is eviscerate and blackened. Only a pitiful handful of coral shells remains. The chorus. A shared mind where all aspects come together in the sots, atrophies as well. Good news, Blarer. Against all odds, we survived. Reborn has been built anew. It is a shadow of itself, and our once mighty chorus is but a distant whisper. We lost many in the dieback, that is true, but a handful of our priests, and we will rebuild the chorus as well. Where we complacent, my friend, we called it the Eliminated Realm, a land of plenty and bliss, but we are blind to the coming ruin. Good question, of course, but they can wait, and remember, you have barely done the robes of office. Power laid in others' hands, so stop feeling guilty. Thank you, Cutulon. You are right. I look back in pity, not ahead in hope. I forget the balance, the harmony. What do you recommend with your experience? Everything begins with the coral. We must grow the new fields immediately and find new varieties immune to the blight. We are not yet saved. Of course, it is the first step to a greater chorus and greater harmony. Let's move. So use the action, build the coral spore 2 times with one of your armies. But I already used like it once, so they didn't count as 1 out of 2 here. Plus 10 approval. I guess like we get this stuff going. It's a pin in, but we can unpin this. So it's not gonna be like it's not gonna be a problem. So I just realized we don't have any gold, really. Now let's say like 10 per city. The dust currently produced per turn in your city. 10, it's saying. But the stock army. Oh, army cap minus 10. Okay, well, there we go. Where's my gold going? Stupid army eating it. Scientific charter and research. Levers and claws, screws and rays. That's the commoner play. So we can build the burglary, plus 2 science, and creation. Everyone's curiosities. Because bad Syndras say that we already pick up some curiosities before this. Okay, so do we just build the workshops here? I want me currency. Unlock district merchant house plus 8 dust at the capital. This could be also okay. Well, we're gonna be Build a district and build dam. Let's follow in recommended here. Stonework. Well, there's a lot of recommended. Civil order. Improvement, traveler shrine, approval of the capital. Oh, how do we remove this research? Just click in. Civil order, extra improvement, okay. Approval of capital. Maybe we'll try this one. They're gonna be just working harder. Speaking of the capital, how are we doing here? Population 4 turns to grow. Okay. How small are those guys? Apparently, talk. Pacify the manufacturer on this territory's request. Dark times, dude. Like, so this is definitely some kind of bugs, right? Because we didn't even like accept the request. Here, play the dialogue. Dark times. Do you not sense it too, aspects? Every moment has its dangers. That may be so, but here now, talk of war threatens those lands. Sidaria itself darkness, the seas, the skies, with the green science, want to no part in it. Nor do we. Our visit is peaceful. We wish to work with you for the good of Sidaria. Work together? Yes, together. For I fear a terrible conflict is coming. We must have time to stop the slaughter. When two sides make pact, they create understanding. Show me that you favor parity instead of war. We can offer a hand to another Sidarian greater power, but we cannot make them accept it. In such dark times of objective, proposed vision exchange to aspects. Pacify all the green science with the territory. Add one population to the city. This aspect begin a quest. Okay, so like basically, vision exchange, during the diplomacy. They wanted a gold, is it, for vision exchange? Do we just build the coral here? Pacify them through the coral? Those guys gonna give me like a different quest? They're the same faction, are they? Where's the diplomacy? Where do we have diplomacy bar? I forgot chat. That's a victory condition. Okay, like we actually okay here. And also the guy is just right behind me. The class journal. Sure aspect factions. All student camps. Let's we have dialogues. Protectorates. 2 available slots. Sure. Am I blind with this diplomacy shit? Lecture resources, game menu. That's not here. Do we have next camp? Next army? Okay, diplomacy. There we go.
What of Sayada's future?
I mean, vision extends over here. Such embassy technology cannot be done as the action is locked by treaty. And they require 250 dust now. Ridiculous, dude. Share research. Are you kidding me? Okay, so those guys aren't gonna be pacifying anytime soon. Alright. And building the coral spore costs 82 to pacify them. Well, so did us. That's something? Standard corpse anomaly. Okay, but that's shards, curiosity. Can we get those shards? This is like an other guy territory. So let's see how crossing territory gonna look like. Yeah, harmony is a delicate thing, easily broken by careless acts like trespass. You trespass on the territory while the borders were and open. Diplomacy.
What of Sayada's future?
Proposition. Open borders. That's my borders, right? I justify war. That's like we opening borders to them, right? Not them to me. Shared research, so like but do we have like any open borders over here for me? That's something that they can do for me, but like I can't do that for them, right? Their opinion of me just decreases right over there. So that's very interesting. That's very interesting. Did we got any good loot out of this? Didn't even got like any loot. Good. So I think the game should like stop you to trespass on any, especially on the guys with the closed borders. Like I literally should stop you there. Like gun. We can beat those guys, right? Okay, extra science here. Well, do not. So there we have like a farm here. And you have like extra population growth in one turn. Alright. Give me extra food. So foundation district improvements. What are the improvements we're gonna do? City hold, fortification. Click improvements to build. There's one. Sanctity of nature. Placement of details. Plus for science. Units can be built once per empire. It costs 95. So I can 8 turns. I can get improve this one. For extra food, extra gold, extra science too. Unless there's like any other improvements you want for this, right? This looks not bad, right? The districts, 16 for an next farm. Oh, that's taking a while. Is it because we already have a farm? Laboratory. Science +2. And forum. Let's go science. Let's go science here, circle. So there's definitely something with this, right? The game just skip an action here, right? They just literally go in and skip an action. Right? We went and attacked them without like actually wanted to attack them. Well. I don't know how to play these archers here. Just keep them here. Manual battle. This is archers, is it? It's not an archers, never mind. Those are forever archers. Tech preview. Base defense. Raider, 110. 15 defense altogether. Maybe we should give them a chance to go to me instead of going doing what I did. Hero active skills. You're engaged in the battle with the hero. You definitely should have wait, because this is just giving those archers time to strike me. Most health-based hero units' active skills can be used once per battle and only last one round, but it can be crucial for victory. When using this active skill on enemy units, ignores the defenses of targets, deal 48 damage, deals 3 extra damage. Get wrecked. The monkeys. Nobody attacks me, dust. Oh, nice, nice, nice. 34 and not nice. So just gonna kill this one with these guys, yeah? Mr. Hero. I guess there's visual, right? Like it's a broken arrow something. So it's important to have those not broken arrow. Right there's a visual. Fine. They were headed in the forest. So we got XP and those guys lost some health and 30 gold. 30 gold, so I can go back and try to build a coral over here. Those guys even think they're doing. 3070, melee unit flying, arrange it, accused. Applies jinx to a target unit. Can target enemy unit in 2,000 radius. Evasive maneuvers. Ignore all attacks of opportunity. Oh, that's pretty cool. Can continuously disengage in. Alright. There's something here, provisions. So again, this is forest, and there's inside the forest is provisions. So I think the visuals, visualizing the actual loot on the map should be better. Yeah, provisions, but discovered no rewards. But it's saying like we got the glass steel over here. It's saying +4. Was +2 is it? So we're all in the city, attached to the city. Will the coral gonna get to those guys from here? That's a question, because I don't really want to build a coral over those guys. I'll need more influence to get extra city. Meanwhile, we can explore around here. Well, population, perfect. Okay, the coral did just expand this one. It's growing shot. It's growing. So what to do with this? Actually, okay, wait, what the hell is this? Resource booster, duration 50 turns, effect +2 district fortification on the city hall, dark thorn, and lunar wings. Duration 50 turns, effect food and happiness of city, industrial happiness of city, influence and common happiness, increase dust happiness. So okay, how do we use it? Produce it in cities by quarry districts or obtain it afterward. The special resources are stored in empire scales. Well, enough of each luxury resources you can grant empire with a unique boost for a few turns. The effects vary from each type. Note that the maximum stock capacity can be increased by restriction to certain technologies. So luxury resources. World stock 2. 10 plus, so we can sell it. Use to boost. Okay, in order to boost, we need to 2. And can we be selling without training post too? So it costs 10. Okay, I see. For 15 boost. I see. That's interesting. Let's see what we're gonna do with population improvements. Note that, unlike the districts, improvements can be only built once per city and won't be visually represented in your cities. Before making a choice, you can mouse over to improve available improvements. There's gonna be building after the district here, so I know about that. We want that population tab. Alright, get artisans for extra building sync. And we just go science, scribes. Extra influence, 8. Extra science. 10 food, but it's also... Why am I approving it? You drop, okay, because of those guys, never mind. Never mind. Okay, 2 science and 2... 2 extra influence, I'll take it. Need influence to turn this into city, after all. Is this the enemy territory? Who this guy's company? Of some big guys. So the health of those guys not restoring automatically. I wonder if you do need to go back to the town or something to restore the health. Just back to my own territory. 200 Warsmith, manual battle. Let's go. How did the bloody reach me? I was in the preparation stat. Okay. Mistakes were made, chat. Mistakes were made. So they not attack you like in return, those guys, which is kind of interesting. There's like some high ground too. Well, the battles, like I say, are very primitive so far. Very primitive but easy to become as a village. What is doing in my territory? That you need to clan those fierce independent armorers. Okay, well, we'll try to loot this thing here. Hero level up. Your hero has gathered enough experience to level up and earn a hero points to spend in that skill tree. You can right-click hero and skill tree. This is a shortcut. Let's see. Profile, equipment, and skill tree. That's an interesting stuff. You can spend your hero points unlocking a hero skill among those accessibles in the first tier of the skills. Moreover, you can also spend hero points to upgrade your hero attributes. All the skills effects associated with the chosen attributes will be improved. And once you have distributed your hero points, don't forget to click on the confirm button. So we have some skills here. Whenever using these active skills on a friendly unit, restore 24 health and 6 health per determination. What do we have here? Like a determination. Alright. This is one of the hero's attributes. It's to improve the healer leadership skills. So far we have 1 silence and 1 determination. Alright, hero. Okay, well, they don't have like much of a description about this. So what kind of skills we have? Outputs 5 damage to a non-hero ranged unit in the army, and extra damage per intuition. Alright, the skill we do have. Where's the base skill that we do have? So I wonder what this require me to do. The scope is short. Does 3 extra damage per determination, okay. So determination only gonna give me extra 3. And we can go to healing here. Give 5 experience to all units of the army. Give 2 extra experience per intuition when gathering curiosity. There's also unlocking other stuff here. When using a range of arrows, Pidgin Valley, and deal damage to target units. Damage to non-hero range units. Interesting. Gain 50% more experience and 3 extra experiences per intuition. Double the attributes given by the accessory. Add 3 defense to all units in the army. Giving 10 more experience to non-heroes unit of the army. Plus extra 10 maximum hit points and 3 per silence. So that's all cool. Like I like the terrain logistic. So extra XP just exploring. 5 XP to all units of the army. But getting curiosity. Like all units of the army, like self-included. But if you look at an XP and it's require 450, so I don't think it's gonna be like giving me that much XP overall, right? Like getting some extra heal. I think what we need is something that's doing like more damage. Alright, again, the rain of arrows over here. Because spending a hero to heal, well, maybe it's okay. Well, let's say it's okay. We're just testing stuff. Damage. When this negative status is active, lose between 10 and 35 damage when losing health. Okay. So, not much damage here. This is a required technology and the resources units can be a specialization to a more advanced form. Show specialization. Extra health, scroller, survivor. 100 or 100. There, swarm. Defense expert, extra 10 extra defense. Which is like, I think we do have the gold for it, did we? Well, you need to be very careful with your units. That's one thing I'm gonna say about this game so far. 25 dust.
Huh?
Parley. Bribe, 150. In exchange for dust, this one village will grant a mineral connection unit and pacify the means they not longer spawn Roman units when under the protectorate. Other major factions will not provide protectorate bonus. Attack. They're gonna kill me. Let's see the quest. Can I still bribe them?
Huh?
I still can bribe them, but let's see about the quest. Explore 10% of Sadia. Okay, that's like an easy one, right? Hear the silence. Aspects. Not good. Never so quiet since we left the King camp. We listened for the sounds of armor. Every one of us. I listened too. I'm not in the mood of talk. You fear approaching enemies? No. I fear those who went out may not return. A scouting party left on my orders a dozen days ago. No news since. We can spare no one to search, so we wait. I mean, we just probably killed this scouting party, did we? If you looked for those missing scouts, perhaps you'd be more interested in talking. I'm amenable. We are alone here. Legoria. They're innumerable, and the world is full of dangers we do not understand. Even a single absence hurts. But there is hope that they will return to us. You may come upon some sign of them in the wilderness. Through Black Hammer on patrol can be tracked by clumsy soldiers. The area will be examined thoroughly. Okay, well, so explore more territory. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing here. Can go there. We do have still building stuff. Civil Order Research. Have new technology. Traveler Shrine. And Spirited Inhabitants. Plus 12 approval of in the capital. Not sure if that's a good thing, but like we got it covered. Okay, well, currency. It's also look like good stuff. And workshop, let's go currency. Like I said, technology see it feels like super primitive here, technology tree. Also, this guy did heal. This guy did heal. So standing in your own territory did gonna go and give you a heal. Weapon. Bring an armor to the styles to search for the battle spells. Nice, nice, nice. That's something for my hero. Attach to the city. I'm gonna take a lot of influence to grow with that into the city. Yes. The factions hostiles will be attacked on site, right? But those guys are okay-ish. Vary is will spawn armies until it's either sucked or pacified. This can be done by either attacking the village by bribing elder, which is also apparently with trigger quest completed. Yeah, the quest completion is kinda hard to do for those guys. Should have bribed them, but I didn't have a bolt. Okay. What are these things? Sidana and Boris? Is that Boris? There's some kind of hyper. Hold on. They say they're Boris, then maybe it must be a Boar. So population in 9 turns in a while. Should build more farms. Should build more farms. Instead. What are those bandits? Battalion. Those games look more powerful than me. Just relax, this game looks calm. Is it Fiesta free? No game is Fiesta free. Welcome, mate. Yeah, it's a demo for 4X strategy, the Endless Legend 2. It is so far calm. I got a shuriken and some kind of bow. So how do we equip this? Skill tree, equipment. SMR. Plus 1 determination for this 3 hero damage on hero. That's like a lot, right? This is giving me just 32 damage on hero. Ranging shots, ranging shot. Confusing strike even, okay. Plus apply confusion on target units. Confusion. Whenever this negative status active, cannot move like after attack. Shuriken, intuition and damage on hero. Exotic type. Can be equipped by arch hero. Okay, like we just gonna go with this weapon. I'm gonna pacify those guys. So they are the Gorgons. Somewhere there. So they are melee units, right? So like just be. I want to stay as far as possible from them. Move and shoot. Let's go. Manual battle. So if we do need to move. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Do we try to get them in range right here? Just moving my unit back. So they have 3 movements points, right? So 1, 2, 3. That's questionable. They'll be reaching 1, 2, 3. Put my guy over here. They're probably gonna be reaching. Right, so that's a problem. I can block the way over here with this guy. Look at high ground. Look at high ground. What about these guys? I can move into the forest. See, if you're moving away, they definitely reach me. So So we can move. Can try to do like some scope and shoot here, shot here. Sort of damage, but not enough. All the wrong buttons. They're like wrong fucking buttons. 16. Right, I guess this guy's just gonna go defense. Harmonious tactic. So what do we have here? Broken focus, who's 30% damage? Range it. Okay, we can go for this unit here. Have a high ground. Confusion strike. So what do you mean confusion? Okay, unit cannot attack this battle round, that's for sure. So she got confused. We can't leave those guys. Does she have upper ground? Oh, she does, dude. She totally did have an upper fucking ground there. Finish it off. There's a confusion shot. One, not good. The carry shot. Got him from upper ground. Steady bow. Wait, I still can attack? Nope, I can't. Good. 25, how much health do they left with? 36, so they're gonna be surviving, right? They're gonna be surviving. Easy, easy. 50 gold. And we get in, well, some XP. This guy. Those guys actually did level up, didn't they? Experience 34 out of 300. So what the hell is this? So okay, that's a village. Mirror faction hostile. They will attack. They will attack. Let's see what kind of quests they have for me. Need to negotiate. Negative status. I will not be able to handle one more damage. Fighting with one army like this, like I say. Nope, nope. The curl grow into over here. Oh, like those guys are another minor faction. Just don't touch my coral. Are they just getting into my territory here? Or not? Not yet. Don't you dare. So we can negotiate with those guys, at least try it. Apparently. So it just passed on Solok Imperial land. Aspect. Failed to salute and my battalion will be forced to search for your counterband. Okay, we already like saw that in the tutorial of this dialogue, yeah? Destroy Trespassos, beginning quest. So where those Trespassos, show me. Pass phase question. 8 out of 10. Somewhere over here. Just I don't know if we can handle it with my units as they are right now. Spiral grabs. Oh, it's abandoned site. I want to grab the gangster food here, where it is. Manufacturing discovered. There we go. What a build. Laboratory. Extra science. We have encountered Prime, one who stalks afar. Peace. It's got to meet you, for we are always hungry. That's not very reassuring. Not very good for me, is it? Diplomacy.
We are the swarm, and we will feed on this world. Do not stand in our way.
Ah, dude, like that's why I sucked in. Exchange. Let's like accept the following if it's some okay. Shakeral exploration. Beneficial economy. Signing a treaty gives additional dust and influence and climate to both empires based on the quality of coral exploited by the non-aspect empire. Well, we kinda sign shared research, non-aggression part, non-endorsement you have to offer will meet the expectation. So they say in peace, but like we can induce them to peace. Like the non-aggression pact. But what about peace, dude? Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. This guy was saying this is gonna be feeding on me, and our power balance is also like more or less similar. So we have 1955, but like we don't have any army. Position declaration. Embrace symbiosis. What does that mean? What does this mean? Like open borders is understandable. Beneficial defense. Give the possibility for the non-aspect empire to work fast and heal on a coral. Oh no. Oh no. No. Not giving them any benefits. City influence. There's 400 trespassers power. We're not gonna do those trespassers. Then we have retreat option. Those guys are getting closer to my corals. So we built the stuff in the city, and probably want improvements. So there's another improvements. Travel Shrine, plus 15 improvement. Okay. So that was they were talking about improvements. Aha. Be happy. Those guys are happy. But I feel like this just must be. Let's just get this one for starter. Maybe that's what we supposed to have to start with. Curiosity collected, diplomacy state change. Change to peace. Okay. Got my turn already, this guys with it. Currency research, merchant house and navies. Find a Dustin capital. Acknowledge. The workshop, the bridges, stonework, Noggin district keep. Probably good for sieges if they decided to attack me. Scavenging. Gain from battle spoils and plus 15 health on unit, minus 5 damage on unit, plus 5 damage on unit. This actually was good for me. Maybe I should go with the scavenging right away. Slumbering Urchin. So I've been here. We found some Ochlings nearby. Fleragira. The sleeping off as skillful of the grog by the looks of it. Still, they might be celebrating fleecing this side before us. Let's wake them up, huh? Bring the most sober one to me. But in hell? My head killing me? Who are you then? I am the leader of the Aspects. They just say, you and your friends, fates lie in my hands. Now, what is his name? Ochling. Pico. I'm called Pico. Where is the dust, Pico? Dust? Come on. Ochling slow nothing more than dust. Everyone knows that. You stripped this place, didn't you? Found some juicy dust. That's why you were celebrating, no? I knew it. Since it, Pico, the dust didn't belong to you. And it belonged to you? Okay, let's strike a deal. We give you half, you let us go. Capture, so, agree. Half the pickings, 400. Well, that's a lot of dust. Chase off. There's surely a lot, loot here in the Civ didn't find. Dust, water. Okay, and +1 Ochling population to the Reefborn. Capture. These spunks could be useful to us. These spunks could be useful to us, like 400 gold. That's cool. But let's pacify them for power. Get some slaves. I see it. Your urchlings are both trespassing and stealing. As a punishment, you'll become citizen of the Aspects. You won't seek liver for the dust. So be it. So +2 dust per other than Ochling's population. Ministry approval population type is the same category. Food consumption -4. Okay, we need to run away before those guys. I decided that they really want to fight me, and I really don't want to fight them. So to get to my territory and get this coral thing started. Also, how much we need to explore here? The quest. Oh my god, this victory condition quest. Where's my quest? Good. This one, quest log. Diplomacy 9 out of 10. So we're very close to actually getting those guys out. If we just go like over here. Right. That's gonna work. Probably, maybe. We're very low on health on those guys. Right, so let's try to sort this population. We have 3 population. -3 to artisans. District capital. The food growth is abysmally low. Alright, districts. What kind of units we can get? 10 for century. Well, population. We get a little bit more gold here. Reborn, plus 20. So we can get like more army if I'm capped. Alright. It's cost production unit, but if I want to buy it, buyout cost for 150. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Not that your city now houses the population of different types. You can mouse over each population to see at base areas of the city. The population type. Also note that you can click on the population growth gauge to choose the type of population that you wish to obtain next time. Population grow in your city. Okay, let's see about these aspects. Great influence, population type in the same category. Plus 2 does other than Ochling population. Ministry approval per population type in the same category. The food consumption is the same for both population -4. But 2 dust per other than Ochling's population. For every. So we're getting like extra 2 dust from those guys. Happy plus 2. I don't see it on this breakthrough for dust here. Okay, artisans. Will be making science. Oh, I see. So you need to put it in the population here. So there you go. There's goes the ministry approval. From scribes. Whenever I put it this game, like there's minus approval. The food could be actually good here too. Sweden plus 2, okay, I see. It's -3 approval, whatever I do. But yeah, let them work on the food. We need extra population and faster over here. Maybe we build another farm too. Okay, that's all. Well, we can deal with the swarm now, do we? It's 100. $35. Well, somehow we can deal with this. And I'm worried about those games being too close. Roll. And run away. Okay, cowards they are. Again, like I don't understand. Oh, dude. Oh, never mind. The swarm is actually a faction, right? Oh, right. That's not like some. Yeah, someone nowhere. This is actually declaration of war if you try to attack this. 9 out of 10. I need to explore a little bit more. Okay, we have a 200 influence here. Let's evolve into city. So transform this into a city that will cancel all the ongoing landscaping or structuring. Okay. The aspect hopes to establish a rightful balance with our new rivals. We have selected next to the Empire. We have settled next to the Empire. Diplomacy. You have settled next to Empire. It's fine. Alright, it's all my place. We can build something over here. One population. go into science and influence. And this is pretty good stats here. 20 extra golds. So do we just build the units here? It's required 45. Okay, we don't have like enough. Yeah, okay, well, we have enough stuff. It'll take ages to build. Not enough production. It was a bad place for me to build. Content, district +5. So what kind of district we're gonna build? Farm gonna last 22. Well, we need a production facility somehow. Let's start with the farm there. The growing population, right? In fact, 100. If you're gonna do into population, put it in artisan. So there's gonna be just making it a little bit faster to build, right? 11 turns. Okay. Let's go with the farm. Almost there, but not entirely there. Send a cross-border declaration toward your empire. Why? Why? They crossed the border. Wait, they are inside my borders, are they? Bastards. You know what? That require countermeasures. Right? Declaration.
Now we fight.
What do you mean you fight? What do you mean you fight? I don't have influence to close the border. Wait. I don't have influence to close my borders to them. No threats if I miss the party. So you must face facts. But I will not forget that you have done to us, the Gorir the Innumerable. A bond of friendship has been forged totally today between my people and yours. So pacify all the blacksmith villages in the territory plus 10 glass steel. Conclude the quest. So those guys are mine villages now. Simulation ethics plus 3 damage to pacified villages under the protectorate of units. Okay, we need to assimilate them, right? That's what we need to do next. Where it is assimilation sync victory. Okay, shot. Those guys, Blank's hammers. So what they're giving for me? They're giving them the wordsmith units. Health 120, 65 to 42. So Defiant Gaze. Gain +5 shield per just an enemy unit. An extra 3 shield per veterancy level. Interesting. Scavenging tactics plus gained on metal spells and units. And +2 industrial on scribes. On scribes. Oh, that's interesting, Black's Hammer. But that's the population, right? This Black Hammer population. So if you make them scribes, they also gonna give me like extra industry too. Assimilate 0 influence. Good. How long the assimilation actually take in? It's saying that we have like the population of these black hammers available. So if I go in this population, I can get myself +1 influence. We're gonna get influence. We can get these black hammers over here, for example. Actually, how about getting black hammers over here too? 27. Oh, did we have like extra population here? Oh, okay, the black armors were over here. Yes, so we can get extra production. Plus 2. It's not a big deal, so. Got extra food here. We need to increase the amount of stuff I can do with this. So resources conversion. Did you know that it's possible to use the construction cure to convert your industry into influence needed? No, I didn't. More advanced technologies will even allow that conversation into the other sources. You can left click on this button to access conversion unit. Okay. Good thing they show me like this late. We got like extra population of those guys. Cancel assimilation. But how long does it take to assimilate those guys? They're giving me the population right away. I don't see like any time in here. Like I imagine if you like gonna go in assimilation here. Alright, like are they gonna be showing those villages to me? Yeah? Didn't happen. Scavenging got Gear of War. Swarm? Okay, dude, like I don't like that swarm. Get to my territory. We don't want to lose the army right now. Research. Well, so we need to get like all the researches here in order to get to this. The workshop, bridges. So gonna go workshop. Can't go anywhere here. The coral is ever growing. So can I diplomacy with those guys? Cartography exchange. Send a treaty offer including okay. Well, that's extra resources. We can sell for a lot of gold later. And what we want visual exchange, but need to embassy. It's can't even done here yet. Don't like how bribed those guys. Oh, well, let's try to do that right now. Let's try to go bribing them. Go look over my territory. Reef burn. So like I do have kind of access to this. Nope. This is still a countess in basically in the vicinity of my city. Those guys over here, the faction. Duly noted. Idle city or camp. Okay, it's got the gold. It's got the food. It's got the production. Now we don't have like anything here. Do we just try to recruit the unit? Those guys for melee fighting. Gonna cost me like how much it's actually cost me to buy them? It's 440, 50. Well, let's go the extra unit. Improve my army. And see where that's gonna get me. So can we actually get back my face finally? Face away shot. Can we finally get? We don't have like only on all of those tool tips anymore to go through. It's gonna be shocking for people who just like came to to this channel. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's I'm back. Most important part of the stream. It's gonna take some time for those guys to get back on their feet. More corals grows. Again, the corals is like very close to those guys, so I imagine they're also gonna be pacifying. Maybe instead of trying to bribe those guys, let's see how the coral is gonna work. The specification via the corals. They're just really creeping on into this over here. Right, the corals pressurized in those natural drainings. So let's see how this is gonna work. We still need sorry about that. We still need to get my myself an extra unit if I want to pacify those guys over here. The bandits. Okay. 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 See what happened? You see what happened? Those enemies just went and drove the corals over my boys here. Really? Really? This is like cheating. Okay, well. The territory we can expand this over here, apparently. Or like we didn't scout anything up here as well. Let's look at some curio. Actually, you can see those curios on the map. Like a question mark over here. Maybe we're just gonna go and explore that way. Maybe that's what to do. We have 4 turns, 7 turns, and the research almost done. What's happening? I don't like what's happening here.
Rain clouds darken the sky's aspects, while rifts scar the lands. The balance between life and death is at stake.
Victory condition. You can now click on the button to access the victory screen and get info about a winning condition. Victory by score and conquest are present from the beginning. However, as you progress through the game and discover a city and history, other ways to win will be gradually presented to you. Okay, new dangers and rewards will appear during the monsoon. Note that the temporary bridges may be destroyed. 100% gain on battle spoils, plus 1 vision range, minus 1 vision range, plus 20 chaos regeneration on units starting they turn in non-allied territory. Minor faction became enraged during the monsoon and will attack anyone nearby. Oh well. Suck for those people. Also, dude, why those guys are inside my territory? That's ridiculous. Get out of here. Like, not only you stole my guys, but in hero recruitment. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Searsburg, so that's basically the population that we we have here numerologist, isolationist, level 2, hero points 1, upkeep 0, strength minor. What kind of ability he has? The commerce, defender skill tree. Can I see what we have here for him? We have the guy with the biggest health. Well, not this guy with the biggest health. So also here the defender skill tree. Determination too. Inspect. Okay, so there you go. I'm getting inspected here. Biography. Who cares about biography? Companions. A steadfast friend for a season that gives a bonus to nearby. Companion. Soulmate who can share hero's burden. Really? Nemesis. Particular enemy who has grown to hero and those defeated offer special bonuses. The hero has no known enemies yet. Okay, that's interesting. So what do we have? Flying. Whenever moving during battle, it can fly over obstacles and enemy. Zero damage, honey? Can inflict with his attack, also determined. So skill tree. Equipment. So we have a sword, 29 damage. Gains shield up. So it's kind of tankish unit. And health to non-hero units. Strong defenses. Getting more experience and defenses on the units in army. Okay, so it doesn't have like any attacking thing. What about this guy? Again, like, why it's saying like 0 damage over there? Passive, when attacking an infantry unit, add 20% damage. When attacking after moving at least 3 tiles, knock 1 tile back on a target unit. Interesting. Here's again, melee weapon. Ranged unit. When attacking a flying unit plus 20 more damage. When attacking a unit located in the forest tile, so whenever being adjacent to an enemy, lose 30% damage. Okay, so they're not good in the forest. Passive. Equipment. High string bow plus thunder silence for the 3 damage to hero. So he getting like some extra bow over here. The skill tree over here is basically the same as my other unit, ranged unit has. And finally this guy. So that's the melee boy. When I'm attacking a ranged unit and 20% more damage. Infantry. So it's like just a normal stuff. Equipment plus thunder silence, damage on hero, plus 5 defense on hero. Like extra 5 defense, and that's not bad. Do we want the melee unit? Well, never you mind. I just went and recruited. Never you mind. I just went and recruited. Friend. So if you add whenever this hero is fighting with a friend, they gain 20% damage assign. Let's do the same. Okay, that's the same for them, I guess. There's no reason not to do it, right? New area. The years of Trolley are unlocked, offering a new technologies and research and new era effects. Consular emission. Plus 20 approval, minus 25 influence cost on treaties. Unique prerequisites can be built once per empire. Such technology, persuasion. Okay, acknowledge. General Natalia Sharpenko sent you a message. So you people have the same low opinion of those dogs. Perceptive. We both the whole same empire in low esteem. We do? We do?
Strong feelings are hard to muster.
An aggression pact with you. For 300 dust. That's too much. What about my persuasion, so? Well, we're gonna deal this for later. I want my hero unit. Idle army. A moonstone has come to Cydela. Twilight falls across Cydela, and the moon soon marks a time of disruption to the natural order. Beware. New danger rewarded with the... Okay, so we already get that sorted. Council seat unlocked. You have unlocked a new seat in your council. The hell is that thing? Empty, empty. Council unlocked. You can freely appoint, rework and remove chancellors between seats. Council will be locked again at the end of the current turn. Select a seat approval. Okay, apply changes. So council locked. Wait, what? Well. Chat. Like, reassign the council. Run buttons. Dude, like, what the hell, dude? But how do you select the chancellors? Fuck you, game. Too many things. So this guy did level up. I'll plus 10 maximum health points to non-hero unit in the army. Alright, whenever defending against 36 heals, extra shield. Add 5 defense, extra defense for might. He has a 1 might over here. Get extra shield equal to damage the unit maximum health. Reduces the upkeep cost for non-hero minions faction units by 2 dust. When unlocked. Non-hero minor faction units. Okay. Exotic trainer. You 20% more experience to non-hero minor faction units. Where's CS here? So my two archers, like my original faction, gonna get like -2 dust upkeep if I do this, which is kind of interesting. We're still getting army upkeep like -10, so it's not that big of a deal. War machine. What if you just get an extra defense for this guy? 22. All right. Also, what is this? Dust. And I have 2 heroes in the army here, so like our overall strength is 600. Looks like we can travel also like way faster. We can also swim because of the corals. Research. Let's see about the research. So we didn't build any, didn't got every single research out of this one. Shock tactics. Every battle calls for its own unique strategy. A warrior Right, improvement garrison, city hall and ministry. Choral amplifier. Unlocked unit specialization. Crawler. Super, okay, I see. So there was specialization. I could specialize those guys, units. But I actually need to unlock them first. Common rights. Unlock improvements, scriptorium, +4 influence to capital. Foreign affairs. Unlock 1 protectorate slot. When it's 25 dust cost for bribes. Persuasion. Okay, so that's the quest we need for persuasion. Unlock diplomacy ability, force a treaty. Consular mission. Unlock improvement, energy dwelling, emergency dwelling. Okay, what is they doing? Plus 12 approval, plus 1 attachable territories of cities, plus 4 to influence city hall to emergency. That's looking interesting too. Setbacks. Well, collective will. Dust leak. Hydromatic laboratory. 25 precision for season predictability. Material science. Geology. Well, we gotta do for persuasion the quest that we require. It's gonna get me like 8 turns. Sorted out my science. Right, nobody else moving here. There is circle, diplomacy. So need to figure out that council seats. All right. Need to figure out the council seats. How do we appoint those? Can do it the next turn. Also, let's go diplomacy. And talk with those guys. And
What
declare
is
against
future?
close the borders.
Indeed.
There goes, like minus 15 on me. Yes, he stole my territory right here. And he's had this guy right here. That's unacceptable. Okay, we're gonna be exploring this place. What is Holy and Landkarn? It's a mission faction. We're gonna be talking with Zeus. So what gives like a unit? I still think have like more damage here. That's probably because of the veterans. Yeah, most likely. Again, we can't specialize here because we didn't unlock the specialization yet. Treaty reworked. Reworked the non-aggression pact. What a fools! Love your place. Nice patch of ground here. Much as the ground can be nice anyway. Old Berlier and me, we are to be flying that cooling out hills on land, which reminds me, we're just about late. Late for what? Today's right. Old Berlion and me, we go up every day, no matter where our camp is. Been that way since we are pups. We'll do it till we find what we're looking for. Patrimony. Hush, Berlion. Can it be 2 places at once? So some of the tribe's business will have to wait. But our people know how to make it to do. Tough fox. Not afraid of learned season, but to be of assistance. I would hate to see friends in need. Truth to be told, I can't even remember that last healer's visit. Help the tribes with aches and pains. If you bring enough tonics, Autopatias, quicker, and soulborn. A most reasonable request. So bring a Sig Hoi and Landred unit to full health. So pacified all the Hoi and Landred villages in the territory. But how do we bring them to full health? You mean this one? I mean, I can go and kill him. How do we heal these guys? Like, remove forest. Boost the industry, stock territory. Skip Auto Explorer. Navigation. Oh, you mean, okay, so can I, oh, okay. Does it mean I just can bring him in my territory and heal them with the corals? Oh, that makes sense, is it? Wait, there was some question mark in here. There was a question mark over here. Weapons. Oh, sure, I can take that. Corals growing. So also we finished building a farm over here. For one population, but it's gonna take 2 more turns to grow another one. We get in like this black farmer population here. For extra industry. So districts we can get here. Merchant house, that's 6 gold. Forum. Don't have a keep or a training post yet. Improvements, we can improve this Traveler Shrine Improver. Aesthetic existence. One population slot, one population locations. That's okay, right? Let's get the city growing. Looks good to me. Yeah? Okay, so they're gonna be healing this. Those guys. I'm gonna get this extra loot. Everlasting Crystal. So... population gain? Okay, we got a 5 population here. How do they distribute? They went into food here. That's okay. Except we got the Black Hammer, right? So Black Hammer I want to go over here because it's improving my industry. Right? If they scribes, they improve in my industry. Gonna work with this. Content, I'm still good with that. Idle army. I'm good with those two. So what we do, like, how do we skip this idle army here? Turns until next nightfall, from 1 to 10. Clear skies. We did got a new weapon. Skill tree, profile, equipment. Everlasting crystal. Consumable. So it's doing. Not a sink to accidentally distribute an earned self. Discharge on yourself. The crystal buff inflicts pain and makes one vulnerable. Everlasting crystal power. Ignores the defense of target units. Deal 30 damage to target's units, applying vulnerable. Does not consume a movement points and action token. Destroys this consumable after use. Okay, well, so it's one use thing. I guess it's better to put on a melee guy, right? We're trying to go and explore that way too. Maybe build it also city. So what to do with this guy? We just recuperate his assume a defensive position until the army is fully healed. There we go. Can do that. Enemies, a defense fortress. Do they build in the city over here? They do. 800 power. Bastards. Well, I'll try to look around. There's another provision. Curious collected, nothing happened over here. The stuff was just what we needed. Whole tribe is fine, felt it now. Proud to call you our friends, but not too proud to say thank you for your trouble. Lots to find out there in this little world of ours. Reward 300 gold. Well, that's quite a bit. That's quite a bit. And we can try to integrate them. Where is this integration things? Council. Okay, so there's a council seat. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. This is the council candidates. Plus minus 30 industry costs on a district. Wall dweller. Plus 20 to enemy stock capacity. Isolation is ethics, food on the cities, industry and cities. Cost modifier plus 100 influence cost for a found camp action. Oh, that's a lot. But extra, we're not found in anything yet. Influence in common protectorates on the Empire. 100 gains on battle spoils on the unit. Scamish tactic. But let's say we want this guy. How do we appoint the guy? Can it be done as there is no council or assignment in progress? We assign the council, okay. Empty council seat. Appoint. There we go, there we go. There we go, this guy. There we go with the influence and coming from protectorates. There we go. Apply changes. Next round we're gonna be costing even more to assign. But yeah, plus 10 from steadfast. And we're gonna get like another guys. We actually went here to get myself victory condition, by the way. Remain in turn 65. Score victory. Remaining Empire. So the 65 turns, there's like what, 80 or something turns they were saying in this demo. The 65 turns, like there's Awakening Victory, the story so far. 65 turns, like I guess left of the demo. Also. This guy considered as an army. Seek whenever the status active, reduce the upkeep cost by 10. Negative status. But what kind of stats he has here? Okay, so fly on unit, arrange it. From 33 to 50 damage here, defensive aura. Gives 33 shields to this unit and adjacent friendly units. This guy's like actually too super tanky. Smirches him. But unfortunately we don't have like any space here. Alright. So these guys are okay, well. Army up cap 21. Quest cancelled? This quest best intention has been cancelled. Why? Wait, why? Nani? Oh, okay. Best intention, that was a quest from those guys. The Green Science. I guess they are plus 10 food per pacified village under protectorate of the city. Plus 5 approval pacified villages under protectorate. This is giving him plus 3 damage. So protectorates have available slots. But why there's no faction saw? Huh? I don't get it. I don't get it. Medic Pinas here. Welcome, mates. Thank you. 250 beats. Oh my god. Thank you, mate. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You got me all the confused here even more. With the sounds, I was like, what happened? I saw we got an achievement here for this quest. Thank you. Again. But I'm still confused. We completed this quest here. Best intentions. But it's saying like it cancels. I think the best intentions was a different kind of quest. Alright, been build the coral spore 2 times for out of armies. Pacification. No, like, why are they not integrated in my like barrier? Is it because I took this unit out? Can't even talk with those guys. Okay. Idle unit. Idle unit, we just guard the village. Idle city. Population growing in 5. So improvements. Does it mean I can make multiple improvements to a city? Wait a minute. The Karma Smithy, industrial and workshop districts and mines and influence. The ones per city. I guess I can do like multiple improvements here. I saw like maybe 1 improvement per city. Apparently not. But I can't interact with those guys at all. Damnable Beast I want someone to assimilate. Well, no luck, I guess. Provisions. Let's go and grab the provisions over there. Still available. So, persuasion. Acknowledge. The tidefall occurred. Looks out for opportunities as the new territories emerges. Strange. Disturbing sights may appear along with the green forest. That might be just what your armies need to test the mantle. Okay, I see. So this is totally to change the environment here. That's pretty cool. We've already selected question mark over there. And what this? Coastal water? A new faction, critical purposified villages on the protectorate. Influence. I actually like in this game one more. Like, it's looked kind of primitive when we started, but with this title, the map changing stuff, and getting a new era. Like the primitive, what I mean primitive, like the tree, the research tree look like just kind of like not that big. But mind you, this is only like demo, and there will be more races in early access, and it will be only on early access in September 22nd. So they probably expand on the tree altogether. A student of a history. The ruins must sit on the seedbed for eons. The tangled fronds of weeds that would once floated in the waters are now ugly clamps at the base of the pillars. Barnacles still clinging to the surfaces where the patina of green slimer lands, and the smell of the sea is intense. A soldier spot movement. Who goes there? I should ask you the same question. After all, you soldiers trample a site of great historical value. I am Pelorgira, the Innumerable, leader of the Aspects. Tell me, why do you dig among the bones of dead civilizations? The Soluks are far from dead, like many of us whose histories go far back. They are simply diminished, not extinct. So, what have we learned? Jarosite, my name is Jarosite. My elders claimed that the Solusk Empire once stretched across Sidala, magnificent in its cruelty. So Solusk is kinda snake people. The Gorgons. I could hardly imagine the lovely thieves built anything more than hovels, but this site tells a different story. What? Help me excavate, prove you are not simply invaders, and I will tell you what I know about Sodia's past, and enrich you with the prospect of loot. So Sodia's past can be teach us much. On Sighoy and Immobile. Black bag gel boots plus 1 movement points on hero. Equipment accessory. We can spare enough time, strip the place. Trigger the battle. This Mighty Imperial Guide. Mighty Imperial Pike. 2 of them. 600 dust. Let's see what we can get from Armatine. Trigger the battle. I guess we are assisting them. There's only one way. My soldiers will help. Now tell me about Saidara. Wonderful. Did you know that Saidara was once endless desert? Only the hardiest creatures could survive. Armortines, a myth speaks of a great being coming to the world at this time. The legends are unclear as to this being's nature, whether it was born, whether it came from the stars, whether it was even immortal. Myths. You tell me myths? It is my belief that myths contain much truth, and that is what is intended to learn. Now, if you excuse me, I have the work to do. Okay, 50 influence. Curiosity collected. That's cool. Progress to victory. The story so far. Oh, interesting. This is giving you like if you meet a couple of those characters over here. There's the Kanaza victory conditions. Winner faction discovery. So what I want to see is the artifact, right? I feel like we need the boots on Emily here. I just like feel good. 1 movement's per in a hero. There we go. We have 4. Let's negotiate with those guys. Yeah? Yeah? Is it hostile? They will attack you on sight. So why could it not negotiate here? They didn't order me any quests here. I was saying this village been pacified too. Is this some kind of bug? So like, we literally pacified this village. Or is it because you get them with the corals? That's not it, is it? But now we're getting into the mineral protectorates over here. We can arm them, despite this being pacified. Autosave. There's like a bunch of autosaves over here. I just think it's just okay to reload and see what happens with those guys here. Why we couldn't like take the quest? Let's load and see. What the hell is even happening here now? What the hell we load now? So there was no animation, right, for this before. It's just like the game's skipping some animations sometimes. Definitely. Totally did skips for it. Tell you. Run buttons. So we have this guy over here, and go into this village. Grabbing this one, influence. I'm trying to parley. Water retreats. And that's all. And it's just like broke down all the mass, yeah. No, okay, we got it now. Now we actually did got a quest. So it's a roach. It's a whole race of roaches. Look at this. It's a water roach. Like, sure? Water retreats, useful. A beautiful hair indeed. You intruder, puny, one head. Scared, useless. My packs are busy. Speak a suffer. We didn't come to disturb you. No need to get angry, almighty Roach. We aspects have a great knowledge of Saidaha, knowledge that could be valuable to you. Useful. We seek the Ram Spring, our home before the sea scam, but the way is lost. Now my packs became restless. Fight? Defeat me. They must go to the Ram Spring, find it. Ram Spring. Well, I will hear the name. Let's help you find a way. We battle. No studying. You study aspects. We care for learning, yes. Good. Make study of the Ram Spring fast be useful. So pacify the village's territory. Geodesic Dome. +5 science on laboratory. Uniqueness prerequisite can be built once per city. Let's see about those things here. Like building improvements. Consular mission. Traveler shrine. I don't see it here. Is it district thing? Forum gold sink inhabitant. Okay, I'm landscaping. Restore. Again, not really seeing the stuff here. This is something from research tree. Persuasion, unlock improvement, consular mission. Diplomatic amends. Immigration policy treaty, unlock win-win relationship. Win-win relationship? What the hell is that? Can I see it? Nope. Markets, trading post. Material science. Beacon of science, improve. Okay, so improvement in geodesic dome unlocked. +5 science on the laboratory. So we easily can build this, pacify this for something. It's gonna take me like nine turns over here, and then building stuff. Or we can also bribe those guys. Bribe the Roach. 200 gold. It's okay, so it will grant a minor faction unit and will be pacified, which means they no longer spawn Roman units. When under the protectorate of a major faction, it will also provide a protectorate bonus. Oh, you know what? I realized why we couldn't assimilate this guy. Is it because we need to build the coral here? Anomaly in the location. There's an anomaly here. Assist him. And then we just get in those boots to this guy. Barren terrain. Well, do we just build the reef over here? It's not a good site. Maybe we just build it. Right near the Roach place. Okay, I wonder how that's gonna go for me. We have another idle army, do we? It's not exactly idle, but slumbering urchins. Something here. We found some urchins nearby. Plegoria. Sleeping off a skill. Okay, okay. We know what to do with those guys. This is slaves. This is slaves. Very silly dialogue. So where they went? They went into this city, right? Like desperate other urchins, other than urchin population. So basically, we just adding it over here, and it's getting me like 6 gold. All right. The approval rating is still okay. Also, we're gonna do the aspect, I guess, here. The unit. We're gonna be exploring with this one. What is this? Subterranean Shrine, Fortress Level 1 threatening. Vast edifice. Some fallen, some still standing, populated others cavernous holes, and the faint aroma of something burning in the cold, damp air. So get up to 5 rewards randomly selected from the following. Random and common equipment, 300 gold. Inside, curiosity. Bring an armor case. So I guess like we want to inside over here. Can't do anything with this thing. It's too dangerous. So end turn. $560 army. Oh, like we don't like those guys. These guys look dangerous. Also, did we not build the coral here? That's what we did. Oh, dude. I clicked it, but I didn't build it. What a fool. There's something shiny over here. It's cost all the movements points for army too. 3 points over here. May as well. I want to go and loot this place. It's very interesting. We try to grab this one, but just moving this way. We have idle city, 2 idle cities here. We've got a lot of people, a lot of food growing. And we get extra stuff over here for those guys. Do I just put this guy over here? About scribes, give them the extra gold. Should be. Coastal mission. Diplomatic entries, centuries visible sign of empire's growing diplomatic clout. Plus 20 approval, minus influence, costs and treaties. Can be built once per empire. Yeah, it's gonna take 16 turns. But can I buy in here? 1500, that's a lot. So I guess like we want to move the units. Speaking of the units, we got like a new units here. Observer, cavalry unit. From 50 to 65. I guess because we're moving into a new era, we'll get a new unit. So if you move those guys back over here, as get an extra for production, it's gonna take me 15 instead of 16 turns. Oh, whatever. That's another idle city here. The population Looking just okay. What about removing this guy over here for production? Still have enough food to grow here. Improvement. Smithy, +2 influence on the workshop districts. And +2 industry on the workshop districts. So it's kind of cool that your how much your faction can be improved just because of those 2 sub-factions, or well, minor sub-factions, and adding like so much like to replayability already, I feel. We need approval, and it's gonna cost 3. Let's go with approval. Strategic resources. Okay, there goes the coral row. You have discovered a first deposit of the strategic resource. When extracted, the special resources of various types are used for upgrading new units or building advanced structures. So for cities or even camps, build mines directly on top of the deposit to start the extraction. Mines for special districts available in cities. If you are lucky, note that you may also earn strategic resources by completing the quest. So what kind of strategic resource I found? That's a big question. So simulation ethics, critical. This village has been pacified. Well, okay, so doesn't mean we still do have the quest for those guys. We still have a quest. We can get the Roach here, Charger, the War Master. Ignores the defense of target unit. But we can't like assimilate them again. Again, that's because they're not in my territory. So we need to make a camp out of this, right? Like, in order to assimilate them. Those guys are move. They're hostile. Should we bribe in exchange for Dance's village? Oh, they went to the village. I see. So the corral evolved into camp because we have that guy on a sitting council. Now like evolving costume like so much more over here. Oh, but
these basalt plains feel like another world.
That's
an unbalanced land of hard stone where life struggles to overcome death.
What have I done? Yeah, what happened there? So now it's my territory over here. Well, interesting. Let's not get in this village, but let's get in Roach village here. Let's get a Roach village close. Meaning we can assimilate them now. Oh, there you go. Now we get an assimilation. So critical per pacified village under the protection. We have units Roaches again. 100%. The Chancellor trait. 100% battle spells on unit, and also a Hydrocorn. +2 influence. Wins 3 approval per population type in the same category. +2 influence. Well, we don't care about this population overall. If we add in this, and meaning that the extra population went where? To the capital? If they went to the capital, Where are the roaches? They didn't went anywhere. Evolved in the city, need a lot of influence for that. Okay. I mean, okay. So those guys are pacified, but because we're doing a quest, right? And we didn't done the quest yet. Those guys are still hostile, and we need to be careful of those. So population available. What is this? It's a dungeon. Curiosity collected. He found 55 signs. Meaning like we're almost gonna be finishing this way faster than I was expected. Material science. Okay. Idle unit. They also get something. I totally forgot about those guys. Or this. Oh, this is the deposit we found. Titanium deposit. So what to do? How to build a mine? Can't clear reach. Remove reach, creating a passage to the talent. A forest. Build the mine on this resource to harvest it. Sure, like, but how do? It's not in my territories. That's why we can build a mine. So we need to build like some coral, and then build a camp on it. They can go this turn, but of course. So we have like extra population for both cities here. They manually control where they're going. The aspects. And also done with improvements here. So we can build as a district. Communal inhabitants increase like the population of Garcia. Merchant house. 6 dust, a dust on tile producing the dust. Alright, so like we gotta put it on tile that producing the dust here. Scientists, plus scientists start producing this one. Well, it feel like population over here. The farmland. Under constructions feels good. If extra population grow. But then also we need to build the houses. This one, population again, population. Improving production. Let's go with that. Let's go with production. Approval rating dropping down. It's fine. Idle armies. Do we have like any question marks here? Doesn't look like. Just want to go explore this place over here. Also, like, I'm thinking about like we just can put this, drop the coral over here. Let's do it. Those guys are dropping coral too. it seems to play a little part in Zodiac Fate. The attitude changed to indifferent. So what kind of diplomacy is this? Beneficial defense,
accept.
non-aggression pact. They proposed 140 ducks for me. Okay, yeah, sure.
Well done.
I'll take it. So we had to see like a whole diplomacy here, like whole swing of diplomacy with this. There's a lot to see, John. There's a lot to see, and a lot to actually to play. So we're gonna be saving manually. It's unfortunately past the midnight. I really like it, and it's still a demo, right? So it's not even like actual early access. It's definitely a game I would like to play when it's come out of early access next month, September 22nd. There'll be like 5 playable factions, but you see like how much the factions can change depend on like this national unit to pick up for them. Like you get like extra actually units to fight with, and there's other combinations that could be kind of useful. There's probably will be some good units and some bad units, good and bad factions, for sure. There's like another extra resource, titanium deposit. And we didn't solve like actually the war going on between enemy and a faction. There's no military action that have been taken yet, so a lot to see yet in the demo itself. Yeah, good night, Flux. Don't let Roach bite. Roach in our faction too. So it's definitely wish list, absolutely wish list for me. And again, guys, thank you very much for being here, watching this. We're gonna continue it tomorrow. Same time, same face, same place. For now, take care of yourselves. Stay safe, whatever we're doing. Have fun with it. I'm out of here.